Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear young friends, it's a pleasure to join you at United Nations on International Youth Day for this timely Youth and AI Summit. I commend the permanent missions of the Bahamas and Dominica International Organizations of Youth, the major group for children and youth, and all partners for bringing young people together not merely to discuss artificial intelligence but to shape its future. This is particularly important because young people will live longest with both the opportunities and consequences of the technological choices we make today. For Pakistan, this conversation has particular significance. Nearly 70% of our population is under the age of 30. Our young people are not simply beneficiaries of our development policies, they are the principal drivers of Pakistan's future. Artificial intelligence offers an extraordinary opportunity to harness the demographic strength. Pakistan's national AI policy provides a roadmap towards a knowledge-based economy, including an ambitious target of training 1 million AI professionals by year 2030. Expanding AI education, strengthening research and innovation, and promoting collaboration among the government, academia, and industry. Our youth initiatives are increasingly focused on AI literacy and future skills, enabling young Pakistanis to become innovators, entrepreneurs, and technology leaders. This commitment was also reflected in the recent Indus AI Week in Islamabad, which brought together policymakers, industries, startups, academia, and international partners to strengthen the collaboration on AI, innovation policy, and skills. For me, as Governor of Balochistan, this question has an additional dimension. Technology can help us overcome barriers of geography and distance. A talented young person in Quetta, Gawadar, Turbat, Job, or any remote district of Balochistan should have the same opportunity to gain experience, innovate, and complete as any young person anywhere else in the world. That is the promise of digital transformation. AI can become a great equalizer, but only if access to it is itself equitable. This is also why the international dimensions of today's summit matters. Young people, particularly in the global south, remain underrepresented in the spaces where technological priorities and norms are determined. Today's discussion rightly seeks to address this gap by placing youth voices at the center of discussions on AI policy and governance. Artificial intelligence must ultimately serve people and advance sustainable development. It can help improve education and healthcare and strengthen climate resilience, create productive employment, enhance public services, and accelerate progress towards the Sustainable Development Goals. But technological progress will not automatically translate into human progress, will not if developing countries lack access to the infrastructure, computing capacity, skills, finance, and knowledge. AI risks widening rather than narrowing existing inequalities. Our task, therefore, is to ensure that AI revolution is both innovative and inclusive. We must bridge the AI divide, translate technological advances into tangible development gains, and enable young people not merely to use AI but to develop it and participate in shaping its governance. Most importantly, AI must remain human-centered, ethical, safe, and accountable, with its benefits accessible to all. The establishment of UN Independent International Scientific Panel on AI and the Global Dialogue on AI Governance is an important step towards more inclusive global AI governance. The panel report rightly recognizing that the AI divide is not only about access to technology but about the capacity of influence how AI is developed and governed. These processes should therefore help ensure the development countries, and particularly the young people, have a meaningful voice in shaping the future of AI. Dear young friends, the future of artificial intelligence should not simply happen to your generation. Your generation must actually help shape it. My message to you today is therefore simple: learn, question, innovate, and lead. But to build fairer societies, stronger communities, and more sustainable world. Pakistan is determined to place its young people at the center of this transformation, and we stand ready to work with United Nations member states, academia, industry, and most importantly, young people themselves to ensure the age of artificial intelligence becomes an age of greater opportunity, inclusion and human progress for all. I thank you all.
Thank you, Governor, for your words about how the importance of AI literacy in order to stop the divide between the global north and the global south with new technologies.